What is up, YouTube, and welcome to Pro Strength Day 209. I wasn't supposed to do anything crazy in the front squat today after the 5 with 180 yesterday and the back off sets with 140 kg, as well as the bent hip Nordics and Nordics in the last set. But my legs felt really good. So I decided to do ascending sets up to 5 at 150. So I did 5 with 110, 120, 130, 140, and 150. And last set was probably around an happy 8 to 8.5, if I had to say so myself, which is really decent for coming off of a heavy squat session the day before. Um, and yeah, ascending sets I really like, especially um, because I could have done something like 5 by 5 with 140, but on average, the RPE per set would have been a little bit higher. Maybe I would have creeped up to that RP8 on the last set as well. So even though the hardest set wouldn't necessarily be harder, it it's on average harder RPE than when I'm doing the ascending sets. So it's going to be more taxing. And the way I see it with ascending sets, you really get in that acute motor learning that I talk about so much, and you build up your technique on the day and actually perform better when you're getting to the last set if your set before that is not taxing you out way too much. Um, so don't just go up to like a set at RP8 and then a set at RP9 and a set at RP10 because well, the set at RP8, 9, 10 is basically going to be the same weight. You're not going to be able to really do much ascension in those sets. But it's a really good way to get in a lot of volume and practice without really killing yourself and still get in a heavy set. The same way, like when doing top set and back off sets. But here you're actually also working in a fatigued manner. Now, the highlight of the training was probably this strict curl, where I managed to get 15 with 39 kg, something I didn't expect at all. I have been stuck on 13 with 38 for a long time, and during the middle of my training, after having done pull ups, there was like this fire alarm that went off in the other gym that I'm usually at. So I tried to go to this other gym for the second half of my session, and I did my lateral raises, things like that. Then for the strict curl, not strict curl, preacher curl, and the bars they don't have the bar that I usually use that is 8 kg and bent a little bit more. So an easy bar, but just with more bent, and usually that works really well for me because my wrist has a big tendency to want to fall inwards, and if I use too straight bar, I get like pain in the middle on the inside of my tendon there. But actually, somehow this felt extremely good, and even though it was 1 kg more than earlier, I managed to add 2 reps on top of my PR. And that's after having failed, I think, getting 14 reps like 3 times, failing 10 times with 43 kg, also like 2 times. Then I got that 2 weeks ago, skipped preacher curl last week, and then today managed to get it with a bar that is not as good. So for me usually, but felt fine here. So we'll have to see whether it maybe I'm just stronger with that bar, but hopefully it's just the level now. And next week I shall try to be as recovered as I was for today. So get in the sauna and stuff like that before and really make sure I'm in the best possible condition to perform well. And we will see whether it's just a fluke or I'm actually just a lot stronger now. And hopefully, this should be the spark that I really need to, first of all, get the 5 reps with 6.5 kg in 2 days from recording this in the strict curl, but also what I need to finally achieve my goal of getting 45 centimeter arms, because I've been close for a long time and it feels like it's just not quite getting there, but maybe getting a little bit stronger right now is what I need. I know people like Basement Bodybuilding, when he got 45 centimeter arms, he was able to do around 12 reps in the strict curl with 45 kg. With that, if we are working off of these numbers here, I'm gonna be around like 2 reps away from that. So I'm not far off if that is what it takes. So I'll have to measure my arms later and I'll let you know in the next video what size they are. Anyways, for the rolling dumbbell extensions here, I managed to get 10 reps with 30 kg, although not the best form. It's still a huge PR and I'm super excited that that is actually possible for me. And I need to work on the form maybe a little bit, especially with the left arm. So the way I'm rolling the dumbbell down, it's not getting as far down as the right one. So I'll have to try and really clean that up, especially on the early sets. I think you also saw me doing a single with 120 kilo on the bench press with close grip. For some reason, I have a little bit of discomfort in my right chest. And the funny thing is, I didn't feel anything when bench pressing 2 days ago. And suddenly, like, I felt something yesterday, like, out of nowhere, when I just moved around. And really, really weird. Like, it shouldn't be anything. I didn't have anything after the training Tuesday. So yeah, I don't think it's anything bad. It's just like a little bit of discomfort. And I could also feel it like when I just were doing like lateral raises after it, when I put the dumbbell down and I went like force up throughout the arm into the chest. I was feeling a little bit, but there's nothing when applying pressure. There's nothing really when contracting. So I don't think there's anything that worried anything to be that worried about. And I'm confident that come Sunday, I'm going to be able to perform well in the bench press. So that is all for Brute Strength Day 209, and I'll see you all. Bye.